No! Not late! Come on, 2 seconds, surely. There wasn't much in it at all. Dear oh dear. Ugh. It's Friday! It's Friday and Otto is indeed ace. To give. Yes, tell me about it. Boy oh boy. Hey, I'll tell you something. I don't know why, but orange juice really does not go well with banoffee ice cream. Don't know which component of the ice cream it doesn't like, but it's not a great flavour sensation. So if you're gonna have orange juice, have something else first. And that, friends, is your PSA for today. Yes, it is indeed Friday. We've got some hellos. I'm afraid I have no idea what that says, Timo CHKA, but welcome nonetheless. Hopefully it's nothing rude. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, well, I had toffee sauce and banana with it, hence banoffee. Oh, it is a good thing that that has been posted. Excellent. Yes, yes, indeed. Glory to Ukraine. Yeah, it was vanilla ice cream with toffee sauce, banana. There you go. And one of those constituent parts doesn't sit well with orange juice. I don't know. Well, that's fine. Oh, well, I hope you're hanging in there, my friend. Sims 2 is coming in just a second. Just got to say my hellos. That's what we do on this show. So, hello, good evening to Weather. Weather, lots of weather. Beano. We've got Otto, and we've got Skewed, and we've got Timo CHK. How are you all doing? How have your respective weeks been? How have your respective days been? Oh. Zakimson, good evening as well. Sorry, I didn't spot your name there. Orange creamsicle soup. Lovely. Yeah, hopefully it does stay safe. And I'm glad you're in a position where you can come and watch a stream. That's good news. Yeah, hang in there. Right. Speaking of which, let's let's play some Sims 2, shall we? I'm afraid I have no idea how to pronounce that. Lauisa 12. Yes, absolutely, and welcome to the stream. So, just to catch everybody up, because we've got a few new faces. Hold on, let me get the window up. There we go. We are playing a random legacy challenge. We are currently on generation 4 of 10. The premise is that every sim gets a random job, and it's supposed to have a random name, but what really happens is the names are chosen by you lot. And their traits are randomized, their aspirations are randomized, pretty much everything is randomized. And, you know, it's going pretty well so far. We also have a mod called Story Progression, which means that all of the Sims in the neighbourhood, because we have a lot of them now, will do their own thing in the background, which makes it a bit more interesting. So, say I'm controlling a sim at university, things can still happen in this house, and while I'm controlling people in this house, things can happen in that house over there where McSpooge lives, and that house over there where somebody probably lives, and so on and so forth. So that's the premise. The rest you'll have to pick up as we go because there is just far too much to explain. So, how is everybody looking? Renee looks, fairly normal. Oh no, she seems to have broken her ankle though. Oh dear. That's not so good. Bree is, yes, that is a position. She looks quite done, although she's missed the chair quite significantly. Where's Cheeky? Cheeky's about to walk into a table, that's good. I don't know where you are. You're supposed to be at work. That means I'm probably going to have to reset you. Oh! Well, this is certainly interesting. Fluffy appears to be trying to throw a dart, but he doesn't have a dart in hand. That's good. But, yes, the cat. Fluffkins. It's... Beautiful. There we go. If we do a bit of positioning, we can make her look gigantic. That's a good sized cat. Beautiful. Yeah. Maybe he threw the cat with one hand? Well, I mean, the position of the tail suggests some sort of lateral movement. Okay, where's Vicky? Vicky is also supposed to be at work, but yeah, I'm gonna have to reset her as well. Flipping. Oh, Beano, that is genius. What a good idea. Well, I did just take a photo, but I don't know where that's stored, so I better take a screenshot as well. If I can position the camera correctly, I'll use the camera mode. That might be an idea. Just take a screenshot of that. I might have to faff about in some sort of image editor. Crop that down to the correct size. I can do that now. But I'd rather do it not now because I want to make sure it's going to be the right size. I don't want to faff about. We want to play The Sims, darn it. So I'll just paste this, make sure I've got it, and then maybe I'll sort it out during the bug break. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. Let's play. Play. And by the way, Beano, I did finish your sim. Hopefully she'll show up at some point. If not, then we'll have to go and visit her. Right. So, these two, Bree's actually, yeah, significantly older than Renee. As we keep pointing out, that's fine. Renee's still got time to learn how to make servos. Her needs aren't really met, are they? Right, Cheeky. You can do me a favour. Where is the Munchie bot? There's the Munchie bot. There we go. And we can make sure food is always there. Considering they all seem to need food. The cat's bowls are empty. Cheeky, do something useful. Oh, that's music. Right, fill the cat bowls. Steve Davis the teddy is just hanging out. Let's put him upstairs where he lives. Yeah. And of course we have free pizza. Free? I still don't know how free it is.
You done got a good deal, son.
Epic. Good evening and thank you. 20 months. That's such a long time. It feels weird that I've been streaming for that long, but I guess I have, haven't I? Well, I've been streaming for a lot longer, but you know, it's bizarre. It's a strange thought that I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. 20 months is a long time, and I appreciate it massively. Right, go and eat the pizza. Oh no! Who's cooked the computer? God's sake. Well, we've got plenty of people who can fix that. So that's not a problem, really. Epic, how's your day been? How's your week been? Oh! Well, there we go. I should point out I did add a few more random sims just to spice the gene pool up a bit, so ignore them 3. There we go, Beano. Good start. I hope you like the name. Okay. So business, I believe the idea was waste disposal on concrete, which I suppose business could be. Never said anything about her being on the ground level. Oh yes, of course. I forgot about that. Renee. Let's see if we can get you making. No, we don't want clean bots. Do we want sentry bot? Sure. Whatever they do. Do they shoot people? Let's find out. Oh, pension. No, according to the sim description provided by Beano, I would like this sim to start fighting the non-air bomb tradition of ruling the politics business. So it seems as if she's anti-family. That's the impression that I got, but I could be wrong. Sentry bot, the long Oh, so this bot doesn't shoot people; it just beats people up. Brilliant. I'll take it. Not that we're going to really use it. I don't think we've been robbed once, except for the chicken, which has not been robbed for a while. None of Skewed's kids have been to take it. Oh, okay. 1,200 Wumpers in one stream. I think so. Vicky has not missed work today because she's... Well, yeah, this is the problem. This always ends up being the problem. They get stuck at work. So, 4th... hang on, can we retrieve missing sim? This never works. I don't get what that's supposed to do. Right. 4th errors on off-world. There she is. And Kaylin as well. Definitely stole it, Skewed. And then walked into the house with it as a flex. 4th errors on off-world. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Yes, you are starving. Go and eat pizza. You want to have another baby? No, you're not having another baby. You're at flipping triplets. Is that not enough for you? Honest. Vicky is apparently friends with one of the red people. One of the desktops. Oh my goodness, is Vicky a romance sim? I didn't realise. Why is it never easy? Ugh. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, she's not. Oh, sorry, friends with Cheeky. No. Yes, of course. Beano prefers the romance ones. Well, you would, wouldn't you? I think wasn't your sim a romance sim? Your original one. Soup was at the very least. That's how, that's how that whole fiasco ended up happening, if you recall. What was your sim then? What was your original sim? This is in-game music. This is the salsa epic. Salsa never stops. Did she yet? No, I can't remember. It must have just been randomised. Right, what are we actually doing? Epic, how are you not... 20-month subscription, but you've no idea about the salsa. What's that about? Also, oh yeah, that was something. Something I should point out. When I was messing about with this neighbourhood, I wanted to tidy it up a bit and make sure that all the gravestones for all the dead Sims around the place were all in Spooge's Damned Appliances, the graveyard there, because that makes sense. And I found this person's brother, I think, and he looks even weirder. And when I was looking at the family tree for them, it still doesn't make any sense how their faces have ended up so bizarre. Because none of the, none of their next of kin, for want of a better term, they all look relatively normal. So I don't get what's happened there, but there you go. That's The Sims. I guess we need to focus on Fluffy, don't we? Oh, he's playing the... okay. No, come on. We've got So what do you want out of life? Catch butterflies and fireflies and meet someone new? Oh, you're a romance sim as well. I completely forgot. I mean, you would have to be an artist, wouldn't you? Speaking of which, let's paint a still life, shall we? What shall we paint? Unfortunately, we can't paint the cat. I would really like to know how to move this box around, if it is at all possible. Where are the cats, actually? I wouldn't mind painting a cat. How is that still moving? Or maybe we can paint Bree. That's not a great face, is it? Where are the cats? Can we find one? Oh, there's one in the bed. They're both in bed. Okay. Fine. Let's paint a picture of a cat curled up. This is fine. If I can remember how to control this. There. Well, I thought one of them might be wandering around or doing something. It seems that was not the case. How do we paint a masterpiece then? Kind of just says paint stuff. Make out with 3 different sims, of course. It could happen. Maybe. Nah. Come on. Not be silly. Who is that? Oh, it's Irfan! I see they've... he's stuck with the pirate theme. He's also got a very, very... those are some cheekbones. This is your spawn skewed. Are you proud? Look how angry he is. He's got really angry eyebrows. Why does he look... Oh no. Oh no, here we go. No, Sure, Renee is available to talk. What were we saying about the chicken? Oh no, he's stealing the newspaper. Okay, bye. He's stealing an old newspaper that's actually disappeared in his hand. And look, only Skewed can wear the green hat. Look, Skewed, your kid can have that newspaper. RJ, there's no N in salsa. Also, good evening. Oh, who's these? Alison! God's sake, stop getting pregnant on other people's lots. This keeps happening. What's she doing? Okay, sure. Oh, and there's a dog. Yeah, that's twice it's happened now. Don't you remember? We were at a community lot, I think, and she entered her second trimester or something. Or maybe her first, I don't know. Either way, it's happened before. Maybe it needs to go into, possibly the Tangents have got one of their own hell spawns. So maybe that's what the old newspaper's for. Renee's knackered. How did she get on with them bots, actually? Did she finish one? Yeah. Oh no, she didn't. She didn't finish one. Great. It's still there. That is the progress on the robot. I mean, if we get lucky and we end up with one sim that which one is it? We end up with a sim in the paranormal career, just out of chance. Then we can get a resurrect an Omicron. So you can basically pay to have a sim resurrected. And you can also, if you don't pay enough, then you get a zombie. This is my understanding. So, yes. Tandy is probably to blame. Although Tandy seemed eager to move on, so it's hard to tell. But yes, we can. There is the ability to resurrect Sims who are dead. That's going to be fun, isn't it? I don't know if the grave needs to be on the same lot. However, it does mean that we could potentially resurrect Jessica and she could have that unborn child that she's still carrying. Oh dear, poor Jessica. Ideally after Cheeky's passed, you know. That could get awkward. Sim Seance free trial. You have to buy a sim first. Free potential resurrection with every sim. Depending on how I'm feeling. And if we get a paranormal sim. As far as I'm aware, there's no other way to do it. Oh, look at this painting. Yeah, that's perfect, isn't it? Yeah. Beautiful. I mean, I still have the problem that I don't want to sell any of these paintings because they're just too good. Especially that one. Masterpiece. Oh, we need to frame them, don't we? Have dark wood. Oh, that's classy. Yeah. Any other pictures we can... Renee's already framed. Apparently 0, because they seem to do it when they muscle. Or they seem to attempt to do it when they muscle. Golly mar! Oh my goodness. I'd forgotten about that! Oh gosh. Oh man, I missed that stream. Maybe I should bring Golimar back for a one-time only session. Birdseye spoilt us, haven't they? Gave us the best stream ever. The what is it? The flame that burns the brightest burns. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. Oh, incredible! We've managed to get a row of of nuclear food as well. Gorgeous. That's yeah. Maybe I should be more careful about my choice of words. Well, we barely see him these days, which is, you know, it's fine. Doesn't have to hang around with us. But. Oh. Why does everybody? Why is it always the case that they start to make a racket and do stuff in here while they're trying to paint? Cheeky, go and do anything else. Go and play darts. He's dead to me. And why is there a bunny there? Well, sure, he can stay there. He's not in the way. He's looking a bit knackered, poor bunny. I think the bears just get knackered after 3 days, whatever you do with them. I wonder if, pardon me, I wonder if I ended up doing that charity stream idea. I wonder if Birdseye will be up for doing that. A one-off return of the Saturday extravaganza, whatever it was called, the variety show. You had a particular name for it, I can't remember. Real friends. Skewed! Don't be mean. Well, it's fine. I guess we served a purpose. Whatever. Well, there isn't a great lot to do at the moment. What's logic? What are your needs like? Can we do a bit of logic skilling? Skillinate logic, please. As if we're not real friends. I hear that, Beano. Honestly. Thinks he's better than us. Yeah, he gave the Jigger box away, didn't he? He gave a lot of stuff away. Like Buggy. What happened to Buggy? Who's got Buggy now? Right, Vicky. Vicky wants to learn lifelong happiness. Wants to make a wish. Didn't Simmons get a different Buggy? Or has he got the original Buggy and somebody else has got a different Buggy? Oh, is it you? Aha! Painting complete! Yes! There it is! Isn't it beautiful? Who wouldn't have that painting? Okay, that's 519 simoleons. It doesn't really seem worth the amount of time he puts into it, does it? Frame, dark wood. Oh yes, no international postage, of course. Yeah. He had some interesting rules. Did Birds Life. Oh no, she's eating the last slice of pizza, but Fluffy is starving. Okay, well, remove the box then. Might as well. Let's eat before you go to bed. Oh no! Come on, robot. Come on, you dummy. Right, fine, okay. Fluffy, get yourself some leftovers, because the robot is stuck again! How does this keep happening? That, whatever that is. Come on, you muppet. Out there. There you go. Brilliant. Honestly, this robot is just unreliable. I like the way you spell Nuki. Not Nuka-Cola. Right, look, eat the plate and then you can go to bed. How about that? Does that sound reasonable? Which one's your bed again? Oh, that one. Yeah. Schnee. You're logicking. You don't have the thinking cap on though. Oh yeah, that's what I was looking at. What do you... Oh! Apparently the skill requirements for this job are very lax. However, it didn't class her as having gone to work last time, did it? Huh, okay. She is full of energy. Fine, okay, let's try lifelong happiness then. See if we can do that thing. Hooch. Hey, it's vintage now, RJ. Beautiful. Renee, go and eat! The cat is fine. Cat is happy. Turn that robot back on. see if it can work this time. I think what happens is when the robot and somebody else goes through the door, the robot gets stuck because it thinks that the door is occupied, obstructed. But I don't know what we can do to get around that, because it needs to go outside. What's going to happen this time? Yeah, look, it keeps getting stuck there. The only other solution would be to put it next to this door. Or maybe this door. You mean Bovril, Bina? Right, Munchybot. Let's... Where should we put this Munchybot? There's a bot there. If I put it in this corridor, it's going to be too cramped. So maybe put that there, put that there. Put that there. Yeah, that might work. That may be a solution. Oh, Jeb, you've been listening to too much Cheap Show. Oh my goodness, is her dressing gown is almost the same colour as her skin. Okay. Brilliant. So the bot is utterly useless. Who actually needed to eat? It was Renee. Renee! Food! Have a food. Oh, go and eat, for crying out loud. Go and just eat something. Not a Santa cookie. Something best. Vicky, get out of the way! Did you try the eclair with Biscoff spread and a bueno in the middle? My goodness. I didn't. I should clarify. I didn't put the Biscoff on it, partly because it's not mine, and I would feel bad using it, even if it was expressly suggested by the person to whom it belongs. Yeah, I didn't think it sounded great, mainly because the eclair. The reason why the eclair was even in the equation and why I was embellishing it is because it didn't taste good. It was a very boring eclair. It just tasted of nothing. The chocolate was not chocolatey, the cream was very bland, and the pastry didn't have much going for it either. So that's why I was that's why that even came up in the first place. So I doubt that Biscoff would have added a great deal to that disappointing eclair. Hence, yeah. So, but the bueno helped. Yeah, I did put the bueno in. Of course I did. That kind of worked. Mainly because it was just. Didn't I tell you? I'm sure I told you after I'd eaten it. Hang on, I'm gonna check this. No, I didn't actually. I did write an update, but I guess I never sent it. What dignity is this? Where's that come from? Epic. It's a Kinder chocolate bar with hazelnut filling. It's really nice. Have you never had a bueno? I'll check. Look, cheeky. Hello, hello. Freddy Croissant is getting engaged to Crode Langshan. Well, where's Lib? Epic, you need to have a Kinder Bueno. You can have it as a dessert to your cheese and crumpet. But speaking of which, how was it? Well, just to explain what the flavour was like. It was like whose car is this? Is that right? That's for Kaylin, okay. What? Yeah, it tasted just like a disappointing eclair with a bueno in the middle. Vicky has gained a point of creativity. Kaylin has gained a point of logic. Ooh, and she wanted to do that as well. Oh, well, let's lock that in, because I don't know why I had that locked in. She's stinky. Oh dear. Look, Poundland, you can get a pack of 3 buenos for $1.25. Zakimson, if you tasted that eclair, you would have done the same as me. You would have cast away any and all foibles about putting a bueno in an eclair. I mean, the other thing was I would have just chucked the eclair away because it was so rubbish, but I don't like to waste food. So it seemed a bit senseless not to eat it. Didn't have anybody else about that I could palm it off onto. Oh, so much for lifelong happiness. That seems to have gone out the window. Never mind. Can she play guitar? What's her... she's not mega creative, but... practice. No! Forget the sandwich. Go play guitar, quick. Go! And then... yay! And... by which point, yeah, we don't actually have time to... She's got to want to buy new clothes! Yes! Forget the public... oh no, we can lock into. Never mind. Let's go to work. What was her job again? Senior aerobics instructor. Ithronia. Oh my goodness, I forgot to say good evening to Connie. Good evening, Connie, and good evening, Ithronia. How have your week and or day been? Tell me, tell me, tell me. And yes, we can buy a new outfit for Vicky because the one she wears normally is a bit rubbish. Oh. Right, good. Good, good, good. Okay. You're going in the bath. Fine. You want to plan? No. Let's try just to forget all about this that ever happened. Oh, whatever that was. I hope it wasn't important because I missed it. Renee. Let's see what we can do for Renee. Play a computer game. Play chess. Play drums. Let's have a quick go at chess. Actually, no, her needs are mostly met. Let's resume making a sentry bot and see if we can get that gold stinking talent badge because it's taking forever. If I can. Oh, it was really. I kind of wish I had a sim whose job it was to make robots. That'd be really cool. Okay, make some sentry bots, please. No, forget the toilet. Don't need the toilet. It's blue ones. What have you been working on, Ithronia? If you don't mind my asking. Right, let's nom this last sandwich. It's been in the fridge for probably the whole time we've been playing. May have been one of the first things that was put in the fridge, in fact. This fridge is 4 generations. This sandwich is 4 generations old. Although having said that, do leftovers carry over between fridges, or is it per fridge? In which case, I don't know. Blah blah blah. Whether do you want a cheese toasty that's 4 generations old? Do you want some spaghetti that's been in the university for years? Cannot eat the cheese. No. That is bad news. Well, you could just have the toasty, just not have the cheese. Might be a bit boring, but hey, how about? Yeah, right. I've got one for you. How about a chocolate eclair with Biscoff spread and a bueno in the middle? Oh, that was well timed. Well, it just means you need to have more than one. Duh. Oh, the bills have been great. The bills. How boring. How adult. Can we have a gold talent badge, please? I think she's very talented at making robots. Even if she does need a wee. Right, let's go and sort the bills out. Who's this? What? Sullivan Shake. Sullivan Shake. Who are you? Where have you come from? Random sim. That's not one that I had. Barbecue hula hoops. Could get the big hula hoops. They might fit. Tell you what, you can't find salt and vinegar hula hoops anywhere. Where are they? Because they're really nice. I would very happily eat some if they existed. Bugles. What about some frazzles? I haven't had frazzles in years. Are they still the same as they always were, or are they a bit not as good these days? I imagine the latter. In fact, I suspect quite strongly that the discount supermarket varieties of frazzles are probably the better choice. Good. Good one, Epic. Well, oh no, Vicky has had a long day at the gym. She's had the most clients she's ever had to date. She's exhausted and in no mood to do any more aerobics. After taking a long bubble bath, getting into some comfy pajamas and popping in a TV dinner ready for the horror movie marathon. Hold on a tick. She's not even got home yet. Is she doing all that work? Mrs. Crumplebottom calls her up saying that she wants to try out the new Thunder Thighs No More machine right now. Mrs. Crumplebottom is her most demanding and persistent client, and she always gets her way. Should Vicky go to the gym knowing Mrs. Crumplebottom will get into the gym one way or the other, or should she stay at home since the old woman could just come in tomorrow? What we're saying? What we're saying? We need a decision. Do we go? Do we give in to the demands? Or do we stay at home? Otto's saying stay at home. Yeah, I absolutely agree, Otto. You know, she's clocked off for the day. Come on, we've got one vote either way. We need a decision. Always happens. Stay. Okay, we're staying at home. Vicky's probably going to get the sack. Vicky decides to stay home and stick it to the old lady. She tells her that she's been at the gym all day and she refuses to come in the middle of the night when she could easily come the next day. Stunned, Mrs. Crumplebottom doesn't know what to say and simply hangs up. When Vicky comes in the next day, she finds the gym practically in ruins. Mrs. Crumplebottom tried to break in but was caught by the police. She must pay 900 simoleons in repairs. Sorry. If she was caught, she's paying up. Or get the insurance on it. Dear, oh dear. How cruel. Oh dear. Well, we've lost 900 simoleons. What a blow that is. Stupid Mrs. Crumplebottom. Oh, skewed. I still say Vicky made the right choice. Pepper penguin. Ah. Thanks, penguin. I'm gonna finish my snowman. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if that was Skewed's reaction. Penguin Skewed. Oh, why? Stupid clip command. Why is it broken? Quick, do it the traditional way before it loses it. Quick. A self-aware electronic brain seems impossible, but look who's done it. Yes! Renee! Absolutely! I think, Renee, well, let's cancel that. I think you've earned yourself a toilet break. Oh, the toilet's clogged. Of course it is. Man, I am not having a good time with bots lately, am I? I'm glad Renee's been able to make a servo and then at least we've got a friendly bot. Hooray! It's weird, I always thought I was a robot friend, but it seems that robots don't reciprocate. Yes, I haven't clogged the toilet. The toilet is always clogged because somebody's digestion isn't right, obviously. And they just keep firing out bowling balls. We need to have more fibre, this lot. Probably because they just eat pizza. That's their diet, is just pizza. Saying that. And that, I just pictured a miniature epic sitting on a pizza, like riding it around like a magic carpet. Okay, Renee. Let's just scrap that bot because there's no point in keeping it around since we've got the gold badge now. Hopefully that sticks and it doesn't expire while you're busy making yourself comfortable. I suppose. No, I don't know. Who are you? Was that Zoe? I think it might have been. Oh no, it's Smooth. Oh, it's Smooth. Is Smooth still at uni? I don't know. Have they grown up yet? They should have come back, shouldn't they? If they finished. Well, who said anything about driving? I meant flying. Flying through space on a pizza. Yeah, just get rid of that. Get the money back. Make one. Ah! Ooh! Ah. Friends. I will cancel that for now. I want you lot to come up with some names for our server. First 5 will be put into a poll and then you can vote. There you go. Weather. Yeah, I want servo names. We're naming a servo, which is a robot, a friendly robot who does stuff. It's like a sim but a robot. Need names. Need names. James. Okay. I will open a notepad to make note of these. James, BB9, BB8. Robobot, really? Okay. One more name. Come on, let's have a good bomb family worthy name. Bombot 2000. Bombot 2000. Okay, that's 5 names. Sorry. Right, poll. Let's put all these into a poll and see which ones you guys like the best. What's my cursor doing? Not behaving. Come on. Because I've got Sims minimized and it does seem to be causing trouble again. Okay, robot. So we got James, BB9, Robobot, Beepulon, and Bombot 2000. Okay, let's have duration will be. I'll give you a good 5 minutes for this one. We don't need to start building the servo straight away. It's not a time sensitive task. I think. A bum. In the meantime, yeah, let's get Renee sorted out. Let's get her some food. I think you've made your point now. I feel like Renee should retire at some point as well. I may have allowed cheating. It's not cheating. It's just, you know, it's not cheating. Just be careful how much you spend, that's all. I need to keep the economy stable, that's all. The economy of Wumpers. Ah, she's going to go to work on no energy. Poor Renee. Yeah, maybe I should let her retire at some point. Buyback program. What, so our Wumpus shares? Oh, yes, I will save my game now, thank you. Skewed, that's a good idea, except nobody is voting for BB9, so it's not even relevant, I'm afraid. Come on, save. There we go. Maybe this can be Renee's last gig, and then she can retire. What's Fluffy doing? Oh, Vicky. Vicky probably should call Alison up just to make sure that they stay friends, I guess. What did we spend $1 on? That's Caitlin. Oh, they both come back at the same time. Okay. Lick garb. Oh no, BB's pulling ahead. Pulled quite significantly ahead, in fact. What's happening? Right. Kaylin, go and have yourself a nice bubble bath. Vicky, go and have yourself a nice bubble bath. Oh. Oh, we've got some competition now. Bumbot is coming back up. Bubbling under. But may end up happening. Okay. We should, at some point, we should take Vicky and buy her some new clothes. Maybe you guys can have a think about what clothes Vicky wants. I can't decide on these things. That would be against the rules, which I have set out. Yeah, it would be remiss of me to pick the clothes myself. So have yourselves a consider. Perhaps you can have some more sensible outfit. You can't make very much. Let's praise for not scratching the furniture. Sure. Connie, these cat balls are very special. Kibble of life. They are supposed to be nuclear. Well, not. They're supposed to be green and glowing. They look kind of nuclear. And they make the cats live longer. Kitty cat has a limited lifespan, and if she eats from one of these, then knocks off 3 days, basically. So she lives 3 days longer, I think, or 6 days, something like that. Yeah, that is the plan. The plan is to keep the cats going. The pair of cats, and that's why we've got so many. We've got a lot. The reason why there's so many is because both Bree and Renee had tons of points left to use in the aspiration rewards, but because they're old, they didn't really have anything to spend it on, so thought I might as well use the points on these. That was the plan. So that's why there's a million of them. Right, Fluffy's just having a seat. That's fine, I suppose. Maybe we can have him paint something. What, shall I just have him paint? Kaylin only has 2 days left before celebrating a birthday. Make sure you fulfill Kaylin's wants, so that Kaylin will enter the next phase of life as full of an aspiration meter as possible. Oh my goodness, is Kaylin going to get old? She's going to get old! Oh boy. Whether... Who doesn't, honestly? I feel like if you don't, then you're missing out on life. Okay, her wants are pretty reasonable at the moment. She, yeah, we might as well try and get that aspiration meter up. She's old. She's much older than Cheeky, which is interesting. Wyatt Graham has passed away. Sad days, whoever that was. However, she's currently out of. Whoa! Whoa! Hold on a minute. Is this? Oh dear. I'm glad I caught that. Bree's ready to put up a fight. She's like, no, you're not. I'm not going down that easy. Well. Look at that face. She is not going down without a fight. She's like, I'm not done with life yet. There we go, one for the family album. Yeah, right. To explain this phenomenon, basically, Bree has lived a very good life. We can't actually verify that she's got a platinum aspiration, but either way, she's lived a very good, fulfilling life. She has satisfied her aspiration. She's had millions of aspiration points, and therefore, she's got a special death animation, and she's going to have a special gravestone. Which looks something like... Oh, neither of them. Hehe. Well, we shall find out. But yeah, she gets a special gravestone, basically. So here we go. Everybody say bye-bye to Bree. Because this is the last we're going to see of her. Look, she gets a drink and she gets a nice suitcase. Bye, Bree. I mean, this cat's just having a wash. Nobody else seems to care. Oh dear. Well, there goes Bree. And this is the special gravestone that she gets. There we are. How have we only had 4 deaths on this lot? Oh. Look. It's marble, it's gold, it's flashy, it's fancy. Bouncy got... no, it benefited 8 people including, you see. So, Bree's spouse got... I mean, this is pointless because they all live in the same house, so... They already got the money, but okay, sure. Wumpa didn't get as much as Cheeky. Fluffy didn't get very much either. Weather. Yeah, there goes Bree. You will be missed. I feel like it's the end of an era. Bree's been around almost the entire time so far, but well, that's the way it goes. What a shame. And Renee was at work. That's pretty tragic, isn't it? Oh, poor Renee. Now I feel like we should call the robot Bree, but no, we've got a name. We can't go against that now. Connie, it's yeah, well, you can't woohoo anymore. Nobody to woohoo. Oh, she just got back? No? What time did she finish? 11 PM for now. Black Kitties. Fluffkins is going to bed. Well, okay. Yeah. Poor old Bree. She had a good long innings, though. She had a good innings. She had a long, fulfilling, and satisfying and happy life. She may. How old was Brie? Oh, I don't stinking know. 11th of March. Well, I can check when she was born. Hold on. 30th. Oh, thank you, Bino. Bino's got the family tree up. So she is what? 19, 11, 12, 7 months. 7 months old. About 6 and a bit, maybe. Which for a sim is very long, very old. Yeah, she's been around for a long time. Well, one sim... Sims take, I think it's 30 days in total to go from adult to old to elder. So, I mean, their life in total is about 80 days. But 80 sim days. And, you know, one sim minute is 1 of our seconds. So, yeah, they don't really have very long lifespans, don't Sims. Bree had an exceptionally long lifespan, partly because of the double lifespan mod, which was still affecting her, and partly because of this thing. I think, in fact, at one point I just had both her and Renee drink the entire fill of those. That's why they lived so long. Just gotta completely reset their adult lifespan. But it doesn't exactly explain how Renee is significantly younger than Bree. Never mind. Yeah. Could you imagine if we still had it on? We'd be inundated in Sims. We wouldn't be able to progress. Yeah. And actually, now that I'm playing without it, it does feel as if I don't feel constricted. I think when I've tried before, it seems like I've never had enough time to do stuff, but I think that's kind of the point, isn't it? You know, you've got one sim who has to work hard and graft and not have much leisure time so that their offspring have more money so they can have more leisure time. It's kind of how these things work, isn't it? So I can kind of understand it from that perspective. Right, Vicky. I'm gonna have Renee retire. I think she deserves it. I think she needs time to grieve and make robots, but mostly to grieve. Oh, she also needs time to sleep. Damn, she's just gonna collapse at the door. How is she performing? I hope she's had plenty of coffee. Oh no, there's some nasty cheese. Oh, you're going in the bath. Good. You are not going in the bath because Kaylin's already in there. You are going to clean up this mess. No! Oh, and we need to try out the Munchie bot, don't we? That's right, put the whole thing in the dishwasher. It's not going to clog it up at all. No, Renee's fine. She's got plenty of life left. She's just tired, that's all. She's not going to die. She might just collapse. But then, you know, the bed's only there, so I think... Oh my goodness, why are you still going that way? And why are you still getting stuck? Alright, fine. Play it your way, you stupid bot. How about this? How about you live outside? That better? Here she comes. Right, bed. Go, quick. Go, 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 go. Just focus on going to bed, please. No, Renee! No! I mean, she might have bust her hip up, but... yeah. Renee! No! Yeah, I just want her to get enough energy that she can make it to bed. Come on, Renee, you can do it. You can do it. You've got a few pixels of energy now. Come on, go to bed. Look, she's been all sad now. Go. It's cute. There we go. I feel much better now. That's her, pardon me. That's her work clothes. Oh, look, he's printed a, he's painted a scene from Halo. What a nice painting. That's definitely Forge World. Her soulmate has just died. Cut her some slack. Right, Kaylin, let's get your wants sorted out. You've got very simple wants. Let's play some darts because you're going to be old in a couple of days, Kaylin. So we need to make you happy. You need to be a happy Kaylin. Also, how much is this painting worth? I mean, I know it's really nice. It looks like it belongs in an RPG. And it seems a shame to sell it, but we're going to sell it for 500. Why are these paintings not worth anything? I don't get it. Thank you, Otto. How do we make a masterpiece? Why can't it be better? Right. Play with a relative. Okay. Let's play Kicky Bag. Can we play that here, or do we have to go all the way outside? Right, okay, that's done. That's done, that's good. Right, you want to play with Hellspawn? You want to play a computer game? Well, that's not going to happen. Let's play with Hellspawn. Your enthusiasm knows no bounds! Yay! Let's get his plaque. There it is. To put that next to... Oh, I've still got move objects on, haven't I? There we go. We've still got the flower arranging station and the tent. Skewed. Okay. Okay. Play with Hellspawn. Good. That's him played with. Look at this. Win a gaming competition. Look, keep it in check, Kaylin. Let's fix this computer so she can play a computer game. And then fix. No, do you not fancy it? What? No? Okay. Forget it then. Let's go and just get some food. That'll do, yeah. Butties. Oh, there was 5 butties there and now there's only 1. I see. Okay. Renee, you are still sleeping. That's fine. Somebody else is going to have to use this room then. Oh my goodness, who's going to use this room? Aw. There they are, look. Maybe I should make a postcard of this image. Or maybe this one where she's upside down. Would anybody purchase that postcard? Maybe both of them, since it's landscape. Right. Crow. Wow. Oh my. Okay. What is this baby gonna look like? That's gonna be fascinating. Don't fart on the plate. That idea makes me very happy, Otto. I should... Yeah. Yeah, Bino. I should mention that I put a postcard design on Etsy earlier. So it's in support of Ukraine. I'm going to donate all the profits to something. The Bank of Ukraine set up a humanitarian aid fund, so all the profits from the postcards will go to that. So if you want, I can put a link in the chat and you can have a look. Just to just to mention though, I only ordered the prints today, so if you do order it now, then you might be waiting a week or so. Skewed. Bino's got her. Bino's the official genealogist. Of course she knows all this stuff. As well as Bugberry Monitor. Do it. Let me find it. I actually timed it quite well because I have got the weekend, which doesn't count as working days, so got a couple of days free for it to for the postcards to arrive. Where is my postcard? Can I share a link? Not easily. There we go. It's a design that I did years ago, but I adapted it. That's a bit different to how it was. It's the blue and yellow Ukraine cat, inspired by a tweet that I saw. So there we go. There's the cat. Like I say, if you do end up ordering one now, then you might not get it for, like I say, a week or so. Normally the print place that I use is pretty quick, so they might come early next week, but we'll see. Bino, right. Can I remember how to add kids off the top of my head? Let me just have a think. It's something like you have to go to the family tab and then add children from there. I think it's that. I'm not really explaining it very well, but that might help. Right. Skill innate logic. You see, my thinking was, it'd be nice to get some sort of movement going with lots of different artists making their own Ukraine cats, and then, well, now we could do loads of postcards or other items. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Huh. I'll have to jog my own memory then, because I'm sure it was something like that. See, everybody who comes to this house catches the music bug. Just happens. Unprompted. Right, well, I guess we'll just leave her to it. Her needs are basically met, so it's fine. You are full of beans, so let's get you sorted out in terms of your needs. That toilet is not clogged. That's good. Let's go. Go to the loo. Eat the sandwich. Quickly. Okay, sandwich is eaten. And finally, make one servo. Have you found it now? Go, Renee, go! Zion Picasso is romancing. Oh no! Oh no! Genetics! This guy doesn't look too great either, does he? What's that? His eyes are kind of droopy. Welp, that's going to be an interesting child. This neighborhood is going to be weird by the time we're done. In fact, I'm slightly worried about what Fluffy and Vicky's child is going to look like. It's going to look like Todd, isn't it? BB9. There we go. Right, come on, Renee. Let's have a serve. I'm very excited about this. Yeah, only slightly. Just a teensy-weensy little bit. So, servos we've got to keep an eye on. You know how the robots sometimes just break and they start, like this one starts throwing rubbish everywhere. And the other one starts bringing junk food and just like empty boxes and stuff. Servos do that as well. However, you can actually manage it because you can see what their needs are like. So the idea is if they run out of power, then they start going crazy and just wrecking stuff. But you can just have them sleep and then they get the power back, so there you go. But I won't delve too much into the old servos as yet. Where's your carpool? Welp, go to work, 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 go to work. Spooge. Good evening. Well, you can't hear us, so we can talk about him. Or at least I can talk about him. He's a good lad. Something prime. Hopefully she doesn't get in bother for being late to work. Does seem very easy to do. Go, Renee, go. Hey, I can call him Sponge. Well, he's not listening. I wouldn't do that now. Yeah, that was my thought. Whether that was my initial assumption. I won't put it past him. Right, where's Vicky? Oh, she's off to work. Very good. Oh, she needs a loo. She can go when she gets there, I'm sure. Right, Cheeky, you can be ever so useful and feed the cats and clean up. In fact, why don't we macro clean? There we are. Oh my goodness, who served this? Where did this come from? This omelette? Okay, sure. Somebody served an omelette. In fact, Cheeky, why don't you eat one of them since you're hungry? Archie. Yeah, that was an interesting one epic. I've always worn headphones whenever I've been you know, recording things. I mean, I think it's probably just because I've always, or historically, had a headset with a mic on, and back when I started YouTube, that's what I used. I just stuck my crappy headset in with its crappy mic, and that was my audio. so I kind of had to have my headphones on. And when I graduated to a standing mic, a Blue Yeti, well, I started with a Blue Snowball, which was awful, but then I got a Blue Yeti, and that was great, and I still got it. I still wore my headphones just because that sounded right. If I was to not have my headphones on now, it doesn't. There's something about the sound that I just can't get on with. You know, it's not that I dislike the sound of my own voice, but it just sounds different. Whereas with my headphones on, it sounds like I'm distant from it. I guess that's my analysis of the situation. So there you go. Right, I'm going to have him macro repair and then macro clean because I want him to fix the computer. He might as well do something. His mechanical is not great. He might end up frying himself on the computer. Let's hope he's unplugged it. Sure.
Oh,
Well, like I say, Epic, that's what I'm used to, so. I hadn't really thought about it until you asked. There you go. You Burke, turn it off and unplug it. You poke it with your comedy toy screwdriver. How's it going, Renee? She's she's getting there. Third of the way. These take a long time to make, so. Yeah, that doesn't sound great. Can you imagine? Can you imagine using wireless earphones and using the microphone on a pair of wireless earphones to stream? Ugh. That would be nasty. Also, I like this new feature in OBS where it'll show you what volume a muted audio source is, even when it's muted. It's really cool. Oh yeah, I know they exist. I'm just still. Bleh. Right, she's not comfortable, so I'm gonna let her go and have a nice bubble bath, and then she'll be nice and comfy, and then we can hopefully finish the servo. I suppose if push comes to shove, we can do it in 3 sessions, but I would like to get it done before she, pegs it. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, you're cleaning, aren't you? Of course. There he goes. Boogie day, boogie day. Wow, that's brave. Outside. No shoes or socks on, in the snow. Sound snobbery. So we've discovered that RJ is the sort of person who would stream with the mic on a pair of wireless earphones from Poundland. Who knew? Or maybe from AliExpress, I don't know. Which way do you swing, RJ? Which would be your preferred discount type shop of choice? Oh, I forgot that Fluffy and Cheeky have the same pyjamas. That's strange, isn't it? Can we praise for playfulness? There we go. Oh yeah, you can make them sound decent, but the problem is you can't. What am I looking for? If the audio detail isn't there, then it isn't there, and you can't add it, really. You can't just make it appear by cleaning the audio up because there's nothing to clean up. Okay, I'm going to feed the cats first, and then we'll go for bug break. How about that? So Grassy's age has gone down. Fluffkins. Fluffkins is right there. Hooray! And we can see it happening in real time. Here we go. So that's her age now. What's my age again? Alright, so I think it reduced it by 5 days. We're watching? Are we watching? No, it's 20. Yeah, so it's 5 days. Cool. Beano, obviously your home is here in jolly old England. Right. Right, okay, so it is indeed bog break time. And go and stroke go and stroke the fire. Go and take any meds that you require. Go and you want to say whatever you want about Spooge? Repair his computer with a comedy toy screwdriver. This is getting this list. To make earbuds out of your headsets with the comedy toy screwdriver. To crack open your safes. To go and get a drink. Go and get a snack. Go and stretch your legs. And if you've got time after doing all that, maybe, just maybe, you can go and empty those bladders. Pardon me, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Oh dear. Yes, a couple of minutes. Bye. Come on. 6, okay, that's good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! No, 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 no! No! Oh. Do 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 do. 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 Do do. You know what I mean? This is a strange song. Ah! Come on. What's... Yes! We got ourselves a massive bowl hot plain tomato soup. Somebody, we need to treasure this moment for all time. Which means make a clip, please, somebody. Map screen. The hill in the background has a plaster. Brilliant. Oh god. Here we go. This is where the real fun begins. Check this out. This is the Forest of Illusion. Where to leave the Forest of Illusion you have to find the secret exits. But not all the secret exits, just the secret exits that lead you to the exit that you need to take in order to exit the Forest of Illusion. Of course, if you find all the secret exits, you end up somewhere else, but that's besides the point. Ah! Sing the Star Wars theme song lyrics for us, please. My, this here Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later, now he's just a small fry. And he left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye. Singing soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. How's that? Oh yeah, they're different. There's a bear!
There he is! He's dancing. Oh man.
Oh! Is that an alternative shine? Okay, I've got to be ready. Go! Crap! I left slightly too early. Oh. Well, that's a good start. Oh, dear. 15. Forever. Like, oh my god. Oh my goodness. Is she going... God's sake, Kaylin. Might help if I unmute my microphone, might it? So, during bog break, I did not fill up my water, which was not very smart. But I did... I did paint custom painting. Does he have to walk all the way there before we can do it? Come on, Fluffy. Oh, I've just had a thought. I've just had an idea. You know, will my image be there? Yes, there we are. Perfect. You know when you get postcards from little seaside towns, sometimes, you know, Scotland, it's always got 4 pictures and then 1 picture in the middle as a circle. So maybe that can be the design of the Brenne postcard. I'll have a think about how to make that work though, because the pictures are all squares, so that might be difficult. We'll see. But anyway, yes. Postcards are going to be a thing. I mean, yes, possibly, Beano. Very likely. They were at uni forever, so... They were at uni for such a long time that it got extremely boring, in fact. Right, her energy and her bladder are getting low. I said seaside towns or Scotland. You know, the 2 places you get postcards from. You can roll it back all you want, that's what I said. I actually said sometimes Scotland. Yes, I was just in my game now, thank you. You guys are traitors. Right, let's let Renee have a sleep, shall we? I feel quite strongly that I should let her drink some of this as well, just to make sure she survives long enough to finish this servo. In fact, maybe let's have the one that's upstairs closer. Driving to the vending machine. Alison's having her baby! Alison is no longer a family friend. That's sad. Yeah, Renee's gonna live for a little bit longer. Which is fine. Like I say, I would like to make sure that she actually finishes this servo. Right, toilet and then bed. Wasn't it snowing the other day? We've got a snowman and it's the middle of summer. How does that work? Hey, Cheeky, is Vicky ever... Oh, she's just got back, actually, yeah. She might be going straight to bed, but... Vicky. Vicky, you're talking to your mate, right? Get out of the way, Cheeky. Get out of the way, you muppet. Look, honestly, Cheeky, you are useless. How is your attention span so low? Ugh. I'm going to double check that now, just to be sure, because I'm certain that I said the word or, and also sometimes. I said seaside towns or sometimes Scotland. Right then. This is an interesting conversation. Well, that was good. Ugh. Dreadful. Actually, where's Fluffy's painting that amazing picture, isn't he? Well, I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can make an exception. Where's Vicky? Where's Vicky? Vicky, no, you've gone to sleep now. You're going to lose that want. Let's lock that one in because that's actually more viable. Relax. Chill out. Where's Fluffy? There he is. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get away! Cheeky honestly, yeah. I will be very happy when he's. Well, that sounds terrible, but yeah, it's gonna make life a lot easier when, you know. It does seem to just get in the way and annoy everybody. Right, so she's gonna satisfy a want and then they'll go to sleep, so that's all good. And then he can get up and finish his painting, which is going amazingly well. I cropped it down. Although it occurs to me that I could have just done that with the full-size image, but whatever. Because there are options. Right, he seems to be staying out of trouble. Moment. He wants to go and play some football, that's fine. Why don't we play soccer? I don't know what it is about Cheeky. He's just oh no! Oh no! God. What is his deal? What's he gonna steal this time then? What's he gonna get? What's he after? Not the newspaper again, no! Irfan, you cur! Sorry it's skewed. Has he brought a single newspaper back? Has he? The only reason we got the chicken back is because Renee stole it back, or somebody stole it back. Was it Kaylin? I'm just imagining him with the pile of newspapers in his living room. They're a dodgy lot, aren't they, Otto? Oh no, Irfan's a hoarder. That's sad. Has he only just gone downstairs? It's cat time. I want to see this picture. I'm excited. Right. Go, Renee, go. It's robot time. You got this. You got this, Renee. Also, Kaylin. Hey, Kaylin. Kaylin. How about you work on your logic? Because you're about to get old, and I want you to get a little bit more aspiration. Although saying that, we could. Oh, stop it! We could play SSX3 for a little bit. She's gonna grow up tomorrow at 6 PM, I believe. So that'll. There we go. That's that. Darts. What's that? Fluffkins learns to come here. Huh. Teaching a cat. Oh wait, darts was gone. Never mind. Blah 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 blah. Skill innate. Logic. Go. There was the. Where is the cheese actually that we stared at? I can't remember now. There it is. Yeah, that's the sport cheese. Still going. Right, he is likely to get himself killed by not eating, so let's get him some food. So, which one's a single plate? Yeah, that'll do. That one's nice. Whatever it is. Looks like it'll be satisfying. What is it? Chicken drumstick and cranberry sauce. Lovely. Look, I'm not about killing Sims. This is a legacy challenge. It's not a. It's not just any old game of Sims. I think FaxCon Delight. I feel like this is part of the challenge, isn't it? You might end up with Sims that just aren't all that, and you've just got to put up with it. Cheeky. Cheeky has brought ruin to the good name of Bum. Right, let's continue the painting. Cheeky, get out of there. Why don't you stop? Oh look, he wants to buy a game that costs at least 5,500 simoleons. Oh, we can stock... we can stock the fridge with mouth-watering eggplants. Why don't we stock this instead? And we can make an eggplant smoothie. That would be lovely. Wonderful. Wonderful. Make juice. This is cheeky. Making some eggplant juice. Ugh. That does not look good. Exactly, Otto. Exactly. He's a moocher. Huh? Who's enthusiasm? Renee? Oh, she's still in her undies. He gained a cooking skill point from drinking juice? Are you kidding? I'm guessing she just got... Ah. Let me have a look. Come on, we're nearly done with the servo. I'm excited. Go, Renee, go! And then we can let Renee retire. Go! Go, 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 go. Look, it's nearly at the top. Go, 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 go. And... there's Waylon. It really is a shame that Waylon's face didn't work properly. Because that's not Waylon, is it? That's just some man pretending to be Waylon. Right, Renee. Oh dear, has she got a bit of a belly? Renee, you've let yourself go. What's happened? Oh no, she's hench. She's just... okay, fine. Painting complete. Hang on, no. Let's focus here. Renee. Initialize. I tend to initialize as male just because the female one looks stupid. BB9. Yay! There we are. Yay! So that's BB9. And BB9 immediately wants to flirt with somebody. So, right, take a bubble bath. You earned it. Question is, guys, is BB9 allowed to have a job, or should he just be a stay-at-home robot? BB9 can woohoo, absolutely. He can do anything that a normal sim can. You know? We're going. Who's it gonna be with though? Because that'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it? Well, not sure how I feel about this. Roll a die for whether he should have a job. Okay. Or was it roll a die for who we should woohoo with? I'm confused. What is it you're after here? So, BB9 gets all the skills that Renee had because she's the one who built him. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, because in certain areas they have all the skills that the creator has. However, they're always perfect at cooking, cleaning, and mechanical. Skewed. With Renee and Bree's absence? Huh. I mean, maybe. Why not? Valid schmalid. You gotta look, Skewed. If you can say it without getting past the auto mod is your challenge. I'm not gonna give you handouts. RJ, yeah, I can't really disagree with that. Okay, are we gonna romantic socialize with Renee then? This seems wrong. Be no time. Anyway, point is, BB9 is really great because he will last forever and he can look after the house, you know? We've just got to make sure that the power stays in the green. And yeah, they get powered by sunlight, but they also can be powered by going to sleep. Skewed, it lets you have the plural but not the singular. That's a bit bizarre, isn't it? Oh well, there you go. You found the way around it. Right. Well, now that we've got a servo, Renee can kick back. Where it's on the phone, isn't it? We can. Does she have a mobile? Can't work. She's done a retirement tour, retiring. I would like to retire. 808 simoleons daily. I mean, you get more by going to work. It doesn't seem very fair, but she gets to retire, so I suppose there's a benefit of that. And she's made so much money anyway that it really doesn't matter. So, that was it. We were going to inspect his fine painting. Are we ready? There it is. Good images. $571. That's worth way more than that. RJ, the truth may astound you. Does anybody want to tell him, or shall I? The cat was here, stood on the air. So yes, the bed was far away, but it's not a small cat and it's not a small bed. Or, sorry, not a big cat, not a small bed. Just a matter of perspective. And... Hey, look, I don't go by halves here when it comes to explanations. You should know that by now. BB9. Look how good a mood he's in. He's a happy robot. Look, Waylon, stop being so angry. Not just because you're dead. Okay, skewed. Robot really likes the RC helicopter. I think he must have a bit of epic in him. Or helicopter RC, as it were. Oh yeah, Kaylin, how are you doing? Oh, you got your logic level, that's good. However, your aspiration... Oh, it's gold, okay. Golden anniversary. How does that work? Do they just have to stay married for long enough and then that's it? Well, they're both family sims, so neither of them are going to be cheating, are they? I'm saying, Epic, that the robot is playing with your favourite thing. A helicopter remote control. It's really funny, because there's only mods and I guess whoever sent the message who can see any messages that get held by automod. So the whatever the response is to Automod, it just must make no sense to everybody else. Especially when it's that. Epic just barges in. Effing and jeffing. Cheeky, for God's sake, go to sleep. Oh! Beano, Freddy Croissant is no longer called Freddy Croissant. Well, that's Automod, I'm afraid. You know the drill. You know the rules, and so do I. It's a bit of an odd one, isn't it, Beano? Yeah, I thought that. I mean, he's still playing with that. Sure, okay, why not? I can edit the name after the fact. Make him into Croissant again. But I feel like that's going against established law then. Anyway, it's only like the artist formerly known as Prince. Rickroll. I would not do such a thing. Never! The only reason that is because he's got the job of self-employed, which means that he won't want to get another job. That's the only reason for that. As you can see, he wants to get a job. Oh wow, wow! She's into BB9. Okay, okay. Sorry. June. Vicky, get this enough to work. I guess she must have just seen him in passing and thought, whoa, I'll take a piece of that. Maybe. Look, this robot is not... You guys are terrible. This robot is Renee's pride and joy, alright? Grilled cheese, there it is. Steamy hot. See, robots can even eat grilled cheese. No! Poor BB9. Family friendly, guys. Maybe BB9 can have this bed. And then again, maybe not. That might be a bit weird. I don't know. Everything about this robot now feels weird now that we've got him. Yeah, the pizzas were a nice change, but no, BB9 was not a mistake. Renee's very proud of him. Renee's legacy lives on. The second generation. BB9 can be the last surviving member of the second generation. I guess that counts, sure. I mean, the hips don't lie. God, guys. This poor robot just wants to... Oh gosh, right. Right. Let's just moving on from that subject. So you remember how I mentioned that woman with the strange face and how there was somebody with an even stranger face in her family. Did I even mention that? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure she has a brother, I think, or some close relation. I'm pretty sure brother. Who has an even stranger face than her? Are you ready? Because I'm pretty sure this is him, Taylor Optimus. I hope it's him now. Well, I don't because... yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. You ready? That's the profile. There he is. How does this happen? Oh, look how that's your takeaway. I feel like if you cover up certain parts, it looks relatively normal, but just like everything's too far apart. It's so bizarre. How did this happen? Nice hair though. Pretty styling. I'm not sure about the cravat and camos combo. At least it's better than cravat and pajama bottoms. So. No, this is a cravat. Cravat and a blazer. That's what it is. But the camo pants, I don't know if that's a good combo. Be careful, Otto, is all I will say. Because that does sound quite dangerous. Wild Thornberrys, yeah! It's because the mouth is really low down. I'm sure years ago I saw a picture where somebody had edited a Wild Thornberrys character to put the mouth in a normal place. Just move it up. And they looked... Well, they looked really normal. Best way of putting it. Oh, hey, you know what? Oh no, the cucumber's dead. The monkey. So yeah, if he has kids, I mean, we know that the other one, Brianna Optimus, and Zion Picasso. Was that right? Yeah, there's going to be some offspring there. I am so curious to see how the people in this neighborhood end up by the end of this. It's fascinating the way the genetics work in this. especially with Cheeky. We should have. You know what? You know what? We should have known that Cheeky wasn't the one as soon as we saw that nose. As soon as we saw this, we should have thought, hang on a tick. Somewhat up here. Maybe this is not the right way to go about this. But we're stuck with it and baffling. I don't know if it's baffling because it does make some degree of sense, except for the fact that they've got really long faces out of nowhere. If I was to go over to them and look at the family tree, you'd see what I mean. However, the Optimus, it's a pre-built family in The Sims 2, the Optimus family. And whenever you make a new neighbourhood, they show up, so you can just stick them into a lot and away you go. But they all look flipping weird, and they must have... In fact, I'm just thinking, one of the Sims is pregnant by default, pregnant to twins, and when they were first introduced, whatever expansion pack they were in, it was their genetics were so broken and bizarre that it would corrupt the game. If those kids were born, they would just be completely, yeah. I think they come out looking really bizarre as well. I mean, they patched it so it doesn't happen in this version. Obviously, it doesn't happen in this version, or else we would have been we wouldn't be here. The neighborhood would be very dead. But yeah, the Optimus people, they've got the worst genetics imaginable, and unfortunately skewed. I mean, Skewed's kids have come out fine, I suppose. They've just got very, very extreme features, but not bizarre features. But apparently the rest of the Optimuses, it just carried over. And it's going to happen in this family because of Vicky. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine, I suppose. These two need to have a kid at some point as well, maybe. Renee probably needs to get up and eat. I mean, yes, Weather, you're absolutely right. But that should have been our first sign. Or our... This should have been our last... This should have been the last straw, because I don't think he was a particularly good kid, was he? Why did we pick Cheeky? We could have had Wumper. Wumper's actually gone places, hasn't she? Yeah. See? See what I mean? Ugh. Shocking. Flipping Cheeky. Oh well. Not much happening at the moment. So you're gonna come home soon and then grow old? I think we need to get her a cake, don't we? Who are you? Oh, it's you again. So, oh no. Yeah, Sullivan Shake. I don't know where you came from. You're not a townie, but... Oh, I don't know. I don't know if there are any townies left. They would have all died by now. Maybe he is one. I don't think townies work with story progression. So they don't... they age, but they don't seem to get relationships and jobs and stuff. Thanks for that. Hooray! Pension! Right, how's BB9 doing? Ah, he's having fun looking through the telescope. Okay. Come on then. Come on then. Let's try this. Oh! By the way... In case you're wondering who Freddy Croissant was, or the artist formerly known as Freddy Croissant, there he is. Seems to be blinking. There we go. I'm actually quite proud of that sim. That's that was a good prompt, Bina. He's got his Ramones jacket on, look. Yeah. What a dude. He's proud. He's very happy with the house as well. Look, he's like, wait, this is a good place. Very bold of him to be wandering around. You know, a star of his magnitude. Okay, how's this gonna go then? He's not stealing a newspaper. Renee's not happy. Renee is not happy about BB9's advances. Wow. I guess she's not she didn't even want to chat with him. Yes, I'll say him again. You're absolutely right, Bina. I'm just a bit concerned because they're all in the same house. If it was like a one-night stand sort of thing and they could go home afterwards, then I'd be a bit more comfortable doing it. But since they're all living together currently, it's not going to work out because he's going to end up hating her, he's going to end up hating him, and he's going to end up hating her. They're all just going to end up really angry with each other, and that's not really what I need. Yeah, you can't really have polyamory in this game, not without mods anyway. Okay, not romantic with Renee. That's weird. We've established it's weird now, but we can be friendly at least. We can be friendly. Might as well be friends with your robot friend. Alright. Yeah. It seems a shame about Fluffy. He doesn't seem to be able to make a great deal of money out of his painting. I suppose that's how it goes, isn't it? You never get anywhere until you're, well, until you're long gone. And then suddenly you're, way! Hey! I feel like Kaylin has gone into a generic help desk job. Microsoft-based workstations, that doesn't make any sense. Let's just fix the computers. But also, Vicky has been promoted to yoga instructor. I like the difference here. She got like 4,000 simoleons. She got just over 1,000. Going from fragile elders to arrogant yuppies is a huge jump. You still must deal with a lot of frustration and bubble baths to relax those tense muscles. Work on your body and logic to find your center and get the heck out of this low-paying job. Okay. Okay. I wonder if I need to build some sort of motel. This seems like a terrible idea.
Often in the game you find yourself snookered.
Interesting.
In this position, I'd love to pot the red ball, but the blue ball's in the way. I could go for cushion, but of course you can always
none
play
of
a
my
swerve shot.
none of my
How
things
I
are
do this
working.
is
Why
by
is
putting
this? Why is
left-hand
everything
side
just broken
and
today?
backspin on the ball, but the most important point is to raise the butt of the cue into the air. This produces a string of the ball round the blue. my line of aim is outside the line of the blue, of course. And what I'm attempting to do is to send the ball out to the right,
the problem is
and
with
then the
all
left-hand
the community
side,
lots, they kind of
and the
just
screw
use
back
once and
curves the
that's
ball round to hopefully pot the red.
it. The shame. Okay, why is trigger fire not happening?
Now, the higher you raise the butt of the cue into the air, the more dramatic you can make the swerving effect on the white ball. In virtual snooker, you can raise the butt of the cue to 90 degrees.
Connect to OBS.
Try some of the shots you can play with that.
Alerts and overlays, trigger fire. There it is. Is the URL changed or what? Settings. Usage. No. Can't remember where to go to actually sort this. Is it that? Ah, there it is. Copy the link. Paste the link. It's the same link. You could... Sorry, you could hear him. What? The hell? Yes, the correct layer is on the top. I've just checked. Oh dear, I can't do anything with the snooker tips reward because apparently the description is no longer compliant with our content guidelines. God's sake, Twitch. Okay, can I do a different snooker tips and then maybe that'll work?
When the cue ball arrives at the object ball and it has spin on, for a split second the two balls are together, there is a spin imparted to the object ball. That's called transferred side, transferred spin. Let me explain. If I play on the cue ball with left-hand spin to hit the object ball along the line of the baulk line, there will be a certain amount of right-hand spin applied to the object ball. Not much, but enough to make a difference. Let me now play the shot and put right-hand side or right-hand spin on the cue ball, and let's see if we can make the object ball have a certain amount of left-hand spin to take it off that line of the baulk line. Just enough to make a difference if you're playing doubles, and every time that the object ball hits a cushion, you must be aware of the spin that you've put on the cue ball. That's even if it's top spin and back spin as well. Try and think about it.
Very good. What on earth is that all about? My video's still...
Often in a game you...
Yeah, so the actual video works in Triggerfire. Just... Well, there you go. Technology is not on my side today, it seems. What? Or lately, in general. How irritating. How frustrating. At least the bot's working. At least the slots are working. And the yeah. Arcade should be working still. Maybe you can get... Oh! Dorian Staten is having a baby. Didn't even know you were pregnant. Okay. Oh, is that what... Maybe that message that flashed up was Dorian Staten got abducted. Well, we've got another alien in the neighbourhood. Great. I am curious what... I'm so curious what his kid's going to look like. Oh, he's back. Hi. Hi again, Freddy. He's sort of a mix between Chuck Berry and Axl Rose and Jimi Hendrix with a bit of Robert Plant. Hey, no, don't blame me for that, RJ. I hope we get the shareware arcade again. I'm quite happy with that one. Oh, cat food! Cat food required. Kitty noms. With the friends. With the friends, yay! Sorry, who? Who's Lindsay Danaher? Reach logic level 9. I mean, that can be arranged. Can we do a cheeky little flirt with Renee just to satisfy that want? Oh, there she is. Oh, I forgot to buy her a cake. No. There we go. Kaylin is now old, but she doesn't look any different. She's not gone all craggy like Renee did. Oh well. Are we going to get away with the flirt? Did we get away with the flirt? Maybe we didn't. No, we didn't. No, she's not into it. Ah, you know why? Because he's a male. There he is. Oh, he's back. Let me heck. Go away. Oh my, that's an even better look. Huh? Kaylin has got a slightly more. Oh wow, that's a face. Slightly more sensible outfit. Still got the tiara though. Oh, we've got a house full of old people. Yeah, Renee's obviously not going to take any flirting from a robot that identifies as male. Didn't even occur to me that. Very poor. Okay, logic. Maybe just do a macro clean. Macro, no, can't macro garden. Was that gravestone turned around? It has. I don't understand the gravestones. Which way around are they supposed to be? Does it matter? It seems as if they've got a line on one side. Yeah, they have. So I assume that's the front and that's the back. Oh, weird. And then maybe BB can have a sleep. You alright, Cheeky? Maybe he'll get himself killed by just going hungry. That's a possibility. It'd be a shame. Is he gonna actually feed himself? Shall we find out? It's just he's not, is he? He really isn't. He's so dumb that he can't feed himself. He's not even going to try and make a food. Go on then, Cheeky. I'm not gonna let my inaction get you killed. If it happens when I don't notice, then I can't be held responsible, but otherwise, can't let you kill yourself, not knowingly.
Oh gosh.
This is quite amusing, isn't it? You just want logic though, didn't you? Good. Lodging. Right, should I, where are you? Are you in bed? Maybe you need to sort yourself out. Should we maybe get these two to... No, now is a good time to get her to the shop, isn't it? So we can buy her some new clothes. So what did we say? What sort of clothing did we say for Vicky? I can't remember. Somebody mentioned something and I can't remember what it was. It is possible, Bino. I may have neglected to do that. I can't remember now. I'd have to double check. Yeah, what sort of clothes did we say? Piano tight. That sounds like a look. It's nearly 10 PM. Time to go to Oxfam. The 24-hour Oxfam. And then maybe I should have them try for a baby. Because we are about to get some room in the old household. These two are potentially going to peg it fairly soon. Oxfam clothes, here we go. She got there quick, didn't she? I know I sped it up, but blimey. What? Well, yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense, Bino, because if you're going back far enough, then yeah, it would. Well, it would be relevant. Although I can't see it being relevant for a family tree, particularly. You know. There we go. Here's one of the Sims that I added, just to freshen up the gene pool. Brian Malarkey. Right, what shall we get for old Vicky then? We can't buy from them, can we? We need to buy from one of these. Cinnamon roll. Well, I mean, I can, but then it'd be concubine, wouldn't it? That would be a more appropriate term. I don't know. I like how the world music does seem to be, I know, yeah, they are different things, aren't they? I don't know. This doesn't look like Vicky. Right, what's she going to wear? Look, forget all that. What's she going to wear? What we're going to get for her? We're going to get the ice cream outfit? We're going to get her this cool jacket? We get to buy one article of clothing, so... We can't buy her a top and some pants. Victorian period dress. My God, do I have one of those? I've got the albino outfit. You mean something like that, RJ? It's a bit Deus Ex, but... And, in that case, what colour? Because we've got plenty to pick from. It comes in an array of colours. Although this one's a bit different, isn't it? Have we got any more to pick from? No, that one's the Deus Ex one, isn't it? Yeah. Hussy Red. Sure. That one or that one? You mean the dark red or the bright red? I don't know. I feel like I prefer that one. That's a bit classier. Rather than that one, but it's up to you guys. It's up to you. What is Hussy Red? It's got a bit of a vampire look to it to me. I can imagine a particularly prudish vampire wearing that. Is that the one we're going for then? That'll be the quickest clothes choice yet, I think. I do declare. Well, incredible. Okay, we're getting the dress, which is a total far cry from her normal outfit. We've got a lot of clothes now, including. Why can I do that? Okay. What tops and bottoms do we have? Not so many. Who was wearing that? Because we now have a servo, I've unlocked servo as an outfit. That makes no sense. There we go. Oh, there we are. Look, that's Vicky's new look. It's just me, or does she not look super impressed? Anyway. There we are. Sorted. Yeah, I think that's from all the Wild West clothes that I downloaded in this. What's the surname? Traveller. Oh boy. Why does this amuse me so much? I feel like we need a Wild West themed radio station now. That'd be pretty cool, just the entire soundtrack to Fallout New Vegas. And Outlaws. For DOS. What other... Well, I was going to say, what other Wild West games are there? Maybe Red Dead Redemption. That's the big one, isn't it? Does Sunset Riders? What kind of soundtrack does that have? I can't think of it at the moment. What was that other one? There was what was that called? There was a game, another Wild West themed shooting game. It's not Sunset Riders. It's another one. What's Fluffy gonna think of this? And Fluffy needs to have like a duster, doesn't he, and a hat at this point. If he if he gets a want to buy more clothes, then we'll have to do that for him. Anyway. That's Vicky sorted. Good God. Right, that's what I was gonna do. Relax. No. Come on. Come on, she's got all dressed up just for you. You can look like a NCR veteran ranger. Can you tell that almost my entire knowledge of westerns comes from New Vegas? Oh wow, it's rock solid at the bottom as well. Yeah, probably for the best. Come on then. Gussied up. I mean, where's a mirror? Where is a mirror? Do we have any mirrors in the house? Did I not buy a mirror? Oh, there's one. There's one. There is the option to gussy up. I don't know what exactly it does. I've never done it. It doesn't seem to do very much of... Well, they never want to gussy up, so I don't know what the point is. However, it's an option. It's Western enough. No, I have seen the Spaghetti Western trilogy, and I have seen Butch Cassidy. That's about it, really. Yeah. I'm sure there's some others that I can add to that list, but yeah, my Western knowledge isn't great. Westworld, maybe that counts. A Million Ways to Die in the West. When's Cheeky gonna grow up? Oh, not long. He's gonna be an old man soon. Yeah, but Otto, don't forget they are romance sims. They're very exhibitionist. Westworld totally counts. Back to the Future 3. That counts as well. Why is my phone making a racket? It's not supposed to. Or maybe it didn't. Maybe that was just me. Maybe I'm hearing things. What's happening here? Red hands. The red right hand. Wow. BB. BB has just got the hots for everybody. Oh my goodness, why is his chemistry so high for Kaylin? What's this? Weather. You know the rules, and so do I. Look, BB9 just wants to be appreciated. What's his power looking like? Maybe he needs to go to bed. Maybe he needs to pick a bed. He can go in the space-themed bed. That's appropriate. I mean, he doesn't necessarily need a bed. He can just power down and recharge. But she didn't swear. She just said something that Automod didn't like. Sorry, there is no First Amendment in the UK. Look, he doesn't even shut his eye when he goes to sleep. Blame Automod, not me. Well, no, good luck through, but that defeats the point. Is Cheeky going to get himself killed again? Oh no, he's having a juice. Mate, have something proper. Oh, now we get to find out if food is universal. Yes, indeed. Food teleports to any fridge in the house. Please don't do that with her. Save them for the moose. Mooses? Meese? Moose-anders? Why is everybody crowding up here? Come on, Caitlin. Surely you've got better things to do. Logic. Don't know why Renee particularly wants a public boohoo. That doesn't seem in keeping with her personality. Okay, does a game exist that costs at least 2,000 simoleons? I guess... the Hold'em table. Okay. Does that come with a... no, it doesn't come with a dealer. Good. Well, that counts, sure. What's that? Hire a maid? Why? Is BB not good enough for you? Oh my goodness, Fluffy, no! Fluffy, go and eat. You crazy man. Oh, did I guess they weren't successful in trying for a baby. Get leftovers. Go. Poor Renee, yeah, she's feeling a bit miserable. I mean, you can understand, can't you? I think maybe she should go and stay outside. Oh, she's making random beds. At least she's not got empty nest syndrome, that's something. Yeah, Vicky was not successful, I don't think. You could clean... Oh, you are cleaning that, good. This doesn't feel like it's been a particularly productive session, I'll be honest. Doesn't seem like much has happened, really. I suppose that's the nature of it, isn't it? Kind of small progress over a long period. Oh well. It's fine. Breed die, that's not progress! Is that what you're on about, Weather? I haven't really been paying attention. Where are my gosh darn alerts now? What's happening? Anyway, thank you very much, Karen. Also, good evening. 13. Gosh, could you... I've just had a thought. Can you imagine getting to 138 months? Gosh darn. That's going to be a... Well, that'll take a very long time. It'll take 138 months to be exact. Yeah. Epic, my alerts are coming from Streamlabs, and I don't want them coming from Streamlabs. I'm slowly moving them over to Stream Elements, but I need to finish the animations before I do that. Or maybe I can just do half of them and then have the other half as jazz. I don't know. Either way, I'm moving over to Stream Elements because Streamlabs suck as a business, as a company. And I don't want to associate with them anymore. In any way. And I've been using them since they were called Twitch alerts. Yeah, you see? I'm an old time Streamlabs user, but they've ruined the reputation. I know, Epic. But this is what happens. I take things too seriously. You should know this. Yes, Otto. Absolutely, you need to get to 394 months. Cheeky, go and do something useful, would you? Go and do your job. How about that?
Put that away. She's
Shall we try painting something, Fluffy? "32 years. 138 months would be 11 years and a bit. 11 and a half years. He! Careful, Weather. Careful you don't put a single word, otherwise I'll quote you on it. Hey, here's a thing. If you want to stick it to the man, and also help save the world, you could use the search engine called Ecosia, where every search plants a tree. It's good. Should give it a go. And I do sometimes find it's actually better than Google. It turns out that Google tries to second guess you far too much these days and doesn't actually provide very good results. Which I didn't realise, but after having read an article it does kind of make sense, and I've observed that it is indeed the case. Whenever I search for something on Google now, if I search for I don't know, if I search for, what was I looking for before? Basically 2 pieces of self-hosted software, I think. X versus Y, and they're software for a specific purpose. No, that was it. I was searching for Kindle versus Kobo. Yeah. I was searching for Kindle versus Kobo, and none of the results were relevant. The top result was from some crap website that took information from other websites and didn't do a very good job at it. So, yeah, Google isn't very reliable. However, I do think the image search is better, and Ecosia's image search, yeah, I have had trouble with that. But for general searching, yes. I do think it's better. I mean, I guess you just have to try both and see how you find them. Ecosia does use Bing in the background. Wow, Cheeky's actually fed himself. Hellspawn's almost out of food. BB! Go save the day. Feed. There's also Cirx. It's like search, but with an X instead of a CH. That's supposed to take search results from tons of different places and sort of find the best results of them. So it's a search for a search. But I didn't think it was particularly good. Oh no! What are you worried about? BB, you okay? Look, worry. Don't worry. Everything's okay. Oh yeah, there it is. Look, recharge. Primp. Don't know why this option exists, but it does. Ugh. Stinking Cheeky. Did he just go ew at Cheeky? Oh. I can understand that. Right, I am going to do a thing. So, Let's. Who's available at the minute? Is Renee about to finish on the loo? Yeah, good. So Renee, if you would be so kind, look up a number, please. Who's that? Oh, there's Zion Picasso. Oh my goodness, that is a pointy nose. He's got really sad eyes, hasn't he? Oh, well, you Zion, are you okay? Well, that just happened. Sure. Okay. Who is I going to look up? I think she's going to be right at the end of the list. Not Zoe. There. Look up the number, and then let's see if we can give her a call. Call Sim. It's Friday. Don't know what hours business is. Weiss doesn't own a phone, God's sake. Well, sorry, Vice doesn't own a phone. We may... Let's just walk to lot. Just see if we can see Vice and see if Albino is happy with... How has Spooge not grown up yet? Anyway. Happy with how she's turned out. She did ask for a sleazy one, and I hope this delivers. And you can see the outfit. I thought it was the sleaziest one I had. Whether I feel like the red gene is very, very, very dominant. Right, is she going to be in? Yeah, there she is. There you go, Bino. Let's go and ring the doorbell. There is Vice Alligator. And quite rightly, she doesn't have a phone. And Renee doesn't want anything to do with her. Renee is not having it. Renee's too tired, I think. She needs to go back home. But yeah, there you go. That's what she looks like. We've got the big hoop earrings. And fantastic shades. I thought I'd give her that. She is an adult. She's not an elder, but she's got that sort of weird... That white hair that was very popular a few years ago. Every girl seemed to have white or grey hair for some reason. So she's got that, and she's got very well. I think it classes as sleazy. I think we can class that outfit as sleazy. No, there's no issue with grey hair. I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm just saying it was very popular for a while. So that's why she's done it. She's got that sort of it was. I did find it a little bit strange that everybody wanted to have grey hair, but you know, each to their own. But anyway, yeah, that's her, and she is in the quote unquote business career. Epic, it's all well and good, but we are communicating via text. And sarcasm really does not come across over text. Especially when you're me. But anyway, let's take Renee home. And then wrap the stream up. Okay, Epic. Fine. Including that? Gosh, this household's looking pretty full again. Look at that. Six Sims and 2 cats. If only, Estonia. If only. I think Epic's probably a bit too old to know how emoticons work. They're a bit newfangled. I mean, yeah, /S. No, that's even more newfangled than emotes, I would say. Anyway, I do believe that it is time to call the stream a stream. Yes, that was a sentence. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a bit of a slow one today, but whatever. You've got to take the slow with the slightly less slow, I suppose. And we did get a robot out of it. And apparently discovered that the entire chat is robosexual. No problem with that whatsoever, but it's rather surprising. And we got a great cat painting. Yes, I must post that in the Discord as well, so you can do with it as you wish, because it's a good picture. Oh yeah, you didn't quite get enough, did you, Epic? Well, it's fine. It gives you more time to have a think about what sort of sim you want. Are you enjoying the new family tree, Beano? Is it an improvement? I thought it was quite good. I actually showed my mum as well, because I made one for my own family, and she was very impressed. But anyway, that's a story for another time, because it's we're going over. We're getting a tiny weeny little bit of overtime, so I shall stop here. Well, let's go find someone to raid. I do believe that our good friend Andy is currently online. And I do believe that he is still playing The Wind Waker. And I do believe there is someone in the chat who is a huge fan of Wind Waker. So we've got to go raid him. Just no other choice, really, is there? So, thank you all very, very, very much for coming along. Thank you for the subscriptions and the follows. I'll just say as well, Monday is going to be a fun stream, I think. We're going to play some actual decent games, and I may even convince you to part with some money. Hee. So, yeah, look forward to that.
Whoa!
Mr. Brick getting in right at the end there. Thank you very, very much indeed. Glad to see you, even if it is for just a moment. Yes, right. Let's go raid Andy. But before I do that, I cannot possibly do a stream without giving you a nice song to finish. So, with that in mind, thank you and a good night. Yes, Beano, yes. Good night.